Having trouble finding love? Don't you just wish you could date your most important household items? Wait, is it just us? Well, it seems like we're not the only ones who have considered it, as there is a game for that exact concept called Date Everything. A dating sim in which the inanimate objects around your house come to life, and well, you can date them. So join us here at Game8 as we check out Date Everything and see whether any of these inanimate objects can put some spark of love into our lives. The story begins with you being hired and laid off on your first day on the job. Yeesh, talk about rough. Afterward, you are then contacted by an anonymous user to help test out this prototype that they have. This puts the player in the center of a strange, long-winded conspiracy with a company that fired you at the very beginning of the game. It's so weird that it's unpredictable and motivates you to keep going, trying to get to the bottom of all of this. Going back to the prototype, it happens to be a pair of glasses. Upon putting on, well, allows you to perceive your everyday objects as hot and dateable people. You are then able to talk and befriend all of your household items with the help of these glasses known as the Dateviators. Get it? Since you use them to date. All of these characters, or as this game calls Dateables, have their own story to tell and even their unique personalities. These individual character storylines are engaging and entertaining, especially with how they're written, and it makes us look forward to finding more objects around the house that we could talk to. It's also quite amusing seeing the names of the characters, as most of them are puns to the actual object they represent. We have Dorian, who is a door, or Harper, who is our hamper basket. Seeing these creative and punny names got a kick out of us, which made us look forward to meeting the next dateable we could find. One nitpick though is that some of the character stories feel way too short compared to others that require more effort. Some characters have this long quest line before you can progress your relationship with them, while some are done after a few conversations. Gameplay-wise, it mostly plays out like your standard visual novel, but with some slight exploration mechanics. A bulk of the gameplay has you going around your house and animating your household objects to life to befriend them or even woo them. You can strike up a conversation with practically anything you see. Your desktop PC that probably knows all your dirty secrets? Yep, you can talk to them. Wanna have a fiery conversation with your fireplace? There's a character for that too. You can even interact with the literal game itself. How cool is that? There's even maybe we shouldn't go too much into that. But yeah, the game features over 100 characters for you to get to know, so you won't be pressed to find a character that you would be attracted to. Interacting with all these characters even boosts your stats or specs, as it's known in the game. These allow you to unlock hidden dialogue that is otherwise locked until you reach a certain level of said stat. That being said, since the game is primarily a visual novel, expect to go through several whole chunks of text at once, depending on the character, as each of them has their thoughts and opinions about the world around you. Thus, with any game of the same genre, reading and cycling through text is the norm, and can be a bore if you're not familiar with it. Honestly, the characters are memorable and quirky enough that we don't mind having to go through these moments. It also helps that the game is fully voiced, so it's easier to sit back and just enjoy the ride. Unfortunately, you still have to manually press a button to go to the next text, as the game does not feature an autoplay option, which seems to be a standard feature in all other visual novels. The exploration is also serviceable, as it does have some interactive elements like opening doors and drawers and, well, shooting heart-shaped laser beams at objects to animate them. One thing we felt when playing on the PC though is that the controls for exploration felt a bit clunky and unresponsive. There were times when the camera would just swing wildly, or when moving around felt sluggish. Another thing that may put people off with this game is that sometimes it deals with some very sensitive subject matter. But you don't have to worry too much about this, as the game does come with a content filter mode, just in case you don't want to deal with some of the more off-putting sections of the game. That being said, all that is worth bearing, as the best part about the game is interacting with the many different characters you will come across. Speaking of characters, their designs are the standout points of this game. Each of the 100 plus characters you meet looks distinctly different, and their designs match their personalities and the object that they represent. You have characters like Holly, who is a box of different holiday decorations, and her main quirk is that her schedule is always busy due to the many holidays in the year. Or how about someone like Maggie, who is a magnifying glass and, to no surprise, acts like a detective and helps you find other characters for you to meet. Another example is your office computer, who is ironically named Mac, which has wires and RGB lights on them and may even know about what you have hidden in your computer. All of these characters are excellently designed, and this is one of the best things about the game. And accompanying these well-designed characters are great voices to go with them. The voice acting in this game is top-notch and features quite a stellar voice cast from some of the most well-known VAs in the industry. Names like Ben Starr, Lara Bailey, and Johnny Young Bosch all lend their voice talent to the game. Honestly, there's so many of them to list down. The personality and designs of these characters also seem to match the roles some of the VAs are known for. An example of this is the character named Dante, who is voiced by Dante Bosco. He is known for playing Zuko in Avatar: The Last Airbender, and in this game he voices, well, the fireplace, and he teaches you how to break the ice. In this case, melt the ice, to make conversing with the other characters easier.
What up, hottie? Got a light? Cause I think you just might be my perfect match. Huh? What'd you think?
Another big example is Matt Mercer, who is well known for his work as a DM in the Critical Role series, which makes it not a surprise that the character he voices is a D20 sided die.
If that's how you roleplay here, I'm excited to see how you might like some other roleplay.
All these little hints and Easter eggs make interacting with the characters so much fun, and fans of these voice actors will definitely get a kick out of this game. Another great thing about the audio is that each of the characters has their music score to accompany them that also fits their personalities. Hearing some video gamey quest music as we interacted with Luna, the game console, made us appreciate the attention to detail that this game has when it comes to its audio design. Date Everything is a wholly entertaining sandbox dating simulator with a weirdly fascinating premise. The main storyline is strange but engaging, just like the individual character arcs you go through with each of the Dateables. While it doesn't have much in terms of flashy gameplay mechanics as a visual novel, and suffers from a few technical issues, it delivers fun through its hilarious dialogues made better with a fully voiced cast that just brings the whole thing to life. That's why we here at Game8 are giving Date Everything an 80 out of 100. So, what do you guys think of Date Everything? Is there a dateable that caught your eye? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked the video, like and subscribe for more gaming related content. This has been Game8, and we'll see you guys in the next video.